Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kody Brown, the divisive father of TLC's Sister Wives, continues to face extensive criticism from fans, viewers, and even parts of his own family. His latest acts have caused intense debates among the Brown family and the larger Sister Wives fanbase. Among the most troubling developments are his apparent disregard for Gabe, Brown's ambitions, Meri Brown's increasingly bizarre and absurd claims in order to remain relevant in the Brown family narrative, and Kody's desperate but futile attempts to shield Robyn Brown's children from public scrutiny, while the rest of the family suffers as a result of his erratic decisions. The debate centers on Gabe Brown, one of Kody's children with Janelle Brown. Gabe has always been portrayed as an educated, intellectual, and motivated young man who, despite growing up in an odd polygamist home, had concrete goals of carving his own path, free of his father's chaotic decisions. Unfortunately, Kody, driven by his rising narcissism and fixation with control, has consistently sabotaged Gabe's goals. During the pandemic, Kody's stern and uncompromising attitude toward family reunions caused a significant schism between him and Gabriel. Instead of managing the problems with empathy and compromise, Kody imposed unrealistic boundaries that prevented Janelle and her children from maintaining a relationship with him. This was the first serious crack in the relationship, but it was far from the last. Gabe matured, and it became clear that he aspired to a regular existence away from the drama that surrounded his father. He wished to seek greater education, steady job, and significant personal relationships. However, Kody's behavior in both private and public worlds harmed the Brown family's reputation, making it more difficult for Gabe to emerge from beneath that negative shadow. Gabe sobbed openly on national television at one point, expressing his disappointment at his father's selfishness. That scene was more than just television drama. It was a clear example of how Kody's egocentric tendencies had crushed the soul of a once optimistic young guy. Rather of celebrating his son's drive for freedom, Kody perceived Gabe's actions as personal affronts to his authority. Gabe withdrew himself from Kody's influence, and Kody responded in subtle but emotionally destructive ways. Whether it was by favoring Robyn's children, gaslighting Janelle, or simply disregarding crucial milestones in Gabe's life, Kody made it apparent that devotion to him was required for his attention and support. This treachery greatly affected Gabe. It's heartbreaking for a son to watch his father so focused on controlling narratives and appearances rather than cultivating actual family relationships. Fans of the show, particularly those who watched Gabe mature from a child to an adult, were outraged to see Kody act so coldly toward his own kin. While the drama with Gabe depicts Kody as a father who has lost all sense of duty, Meri Brown's recent actions adds another ludicrous element to the ongoing family drama. Meri, Kody's loving first wife who stood by him through several humiliations, has become increasingly anxious to remain in the plot. However, in her efforts, she has made some very bizarre claims that have left both the audience and her fellow family members perplexed. Meri recently claimed that her loyalty and worthiness in the Brown family dynamic were unparalleled, even implying that her spiritual connection with Kody is stronger than whatever legal link he may have with Robyn. This assertion is especially ludicrous given that Kody has publicly ignored Meri for years, turning their relationship to a mere formality. The ridiculousness of Meri's allegations is highlighted by Kody's utter emotional distance from her. He has repeatedly claimed that he has no romantic feelings for Meri, but she remains hopeful that their damaged relationship can be mended someday. Meri's recent social media activity, which includes cryptic phrases like loyalty, destiny, and perseverance, fuels conjecture that she is in denial. Viewers of Sister Wives alternate between sympathy and frustration when watching Meri. While her emotional distress is apparent, her inability to acknowledge the reality of her circumstance can come across as deluded. Her ludicrous statements about her special place in Kody's heart seem hollow when contrasted with Kody's tangible and emotional remoteness from her. Kody's undeniable favoritism for Robyn Brown and her children adds another layer of dysfunction. Kody has made repeated attempts to protect Robyn's children from the same scrutiny, accountability, and difficult family dynamics that his other children suffer. This protectionist approach has backfired miserably. In one instance, Kody attempted to publicly shift blame onto the older children, including Gabe, implying that their opposition to his epidemic rules threatened Robin's household. This blatant move was received with swift criticism from fans and family members alike. Not only did it show a complete disregard for his older children's particular challenges, but it also supported the commonly held idea that Kody viewed his family in a hierarchical manner, with Robin's children firmly at the top. This throw attempt fail, as fans have nicknamed it online, has further deepened the family's divides. Kody's inability to comprehend the mental harm he is creating is astounding. His fixation with safeguarding Robin and her children has had a direct negative impact on his relationships with his other children. While he claims to act in the cause of family unity, his actions reveal a quite different story: partiality, manipulation, and a troubling readiness to alienate his own children if they don't fit his narrative. What makes this scenario even more unfortunate is the stark contrast between what Kody preaches and what he does. On the one hand, he claims to be a loving father troubled by the complications of raising a large family. On the other hand, his acts show an increasing isolationism, with only Robin and her children receiving his full attention and protection. Gabe's goals were not dashed by happenstance or external adversity. They were systematically shattered by a father more concerned with protecting his own kingdom than cultivating his children's prospects. As Sister Wives advances through its latter seasons, it becomes evident that Kody's empire is unraveling from within. His estrangement of Gabe, the ridiculousness of Meri's persistent allegiance, and his repeated failures to fairly raise his children all point to a man who has lost touch with the true meaning of fatherhood and family leadership. Fans who once watched the show for its investigation of polygamous family relationships are now shocked by the emotional devastation left in Kody's wake. Finally, the story of Kody Brown's connection with his children, notably Gabe, serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of ego, favoritism, and emotional manipulation within family systems. Gabe deserved a father who valued his uniqueness and encouraged his dreams, not one who saw him as a hindrance to retaining control over a broken empire. Meri deserved a companion who valued her loyalty, and not one who constantly insulted her. And the Brown family as a whole deserved a patriarch who valued community and empathy before personal vanity. Unfortunately, under Kody's increasingly destructive leadership, those dreams have been completely, and possibly forever, crushed. During the Sister Wives Season 19 tell-all, Kody Brown revealed some very personal details about his love life, making many viewers uncomfortable. Robin Brown married Kody in 2010, after Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown. Kody and Robin's connection deepened over time, producing conflict and feelings of neglect among the other three wives. Meri, Janelle, and Christine ultimately opted to quit their relationship with Kody, leaving him in an exclusive relationship with Robin. Kody appears to be comfortable with monogamy and has lost interest in polygamy.